Hey, look, somebody got to come out and say it, right? All family members ain't angels. Uh, you know, and here's my perspective on it. Blood makes you related, but love binds all ties, right? So when it comes to, family, a lot of times, especially now, it's become more of a thing to be conditioned with this blanket statement of it takes a village to raise a kid, right? Which is halfway true. But you gotta keep in mind that it takes the right type of village, the right people in the village to raise your kid. There's one. Because I put it like this. How many people who came in the village have raped the kids? How many people came in the village have abused the kids? How many people came in the village and prostituted and sold them out? How many people came inside the village and flooded with dope, drugs, guns? How many people flooded with suicide, mental health issues, right? We say it takes a village, but what village are we talking about? And then a lot of people who say that they really don't have their life together. And a lot of times, them be the ones who've been abused and stuff like that, or who knows is going on around them and ain't doing nothing about the situation going around them, but they're quick to, project that on to other people. And then it's a blanket statement because they use that to mask their shortcomings, right? As far as they probably haven't did the best as far as protecting the village and stuff like that. So they say that to make it feel good about themselves because they alleviate the the uh the the pressure of them having accountability for themselves. Like, oh, I really screwed up. But instead of just saying I really screwed up, they kind of instead of accepting that hard truth, they kind of be like, dang, I'm gonna I'm gonna use this statement to make myself feel better. And that's kind of with human anatomy, right? Uh, with the mind. But you gotta keep in mind it's all the people that's listening to this. All family ain't angels, right? Blood makes you a lady, but love binds all ties, right? So you gotta be very careful who you let uh, into your village and who you expose yourself to outer villages, right? Because sometimes uh, it's a lot of collateral damage in the villages because you bring somebody on the inside of the village and they infiltrate it, it could cause damage. And you probably could mean the best to do justice or whatever you want to call it. But when situations go wrong, it could cause unintended consequences. So like by you bringing in, let's say you bringing in, for example, you bringing in the lover, right? Because you're feeling this person, you're intimate with this person, you really want to work for your household, but they're not a good fit. But that toxicity of you trying to make it fit, you know it ain't fitting. That toxicity spreads over to the household. Now you expose their energy onto other people inside the village, just like cancer. So you gotta be very careful, very, very careful of who you let come into your village and who you expose yourself outside or who you expose your village to on the outside.